Here, what the is good? What is good in the hood? Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? We back with another one, man. Red Rum back, man. Red Rum is back, man. Red Rum. Red Rum been gone for a couple weeks, you know what I mean? Red Rum been having to make some runs, you know what I mean? But we back. We back. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. Don't jump at my neck just yet, Pose. No dead on that shit. Sorry. No Diddy on that. So yeah, like the title says though. But before we jump back in the title real quick, I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all. I've been peeping the views and everything like that. Yeah, I ain't killing the views and nothing like that. But the views I do have, I always appreciate every last one of those views and likes. Honestly, I don't care if it's 1 like, 2 likes, 1 view, 2 views. You know what I mean? I appreciate anybody that clicks on my videos. You know what I mean? Like you clicking on my video, I really appreciate you, honestly. All right, so like the title says, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Nah, like let's put some respect on his name, yo. You know what I mean? That's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Let me light my real quick. You know what I mean? Let me light this real quick, man. Let me light this real quick because we gotta have this conversation real quick. Just really fast. Ain't gonna be nothing long, either. Ain't gonna be nothing long. And I'm saying this because I'm like, yo, y'all already know how great Michael Jordan was. Y'all know how great Michael Jordan was. Let's not even act like we don't understand here. Let's look at this. For anybody that has no clue on who Michael Jordan was and what he did, and then all y'all LeBron James fans, here we go right here. This is where we going right here. Y'all hear me? We going to start out. First of all right, Jordan played 15 years in the NBA. 15 years. That's 5 years less than LeBron James. You hear me? 5 years less. All right, it's cool. But if you're looking at the stats, though, right? I have a point here that I'm coming to. I'm going to let y'all know the point I'm coming to, which I already know the point, which is in the title, but I'm going to get to that in a second. I know I'm talking about LeBron, but here we go. Michael Jordan. Rookie year. So he got his rookie year Nike deal before he stepped foot on that court at 18 years old, right? Michael Jordan got to the NBA in 1985. He off the rip came off with 28. The first 3 years he came out 28, 22, 37. Now my thing is, by the time 87 came, according to the movie Air, with Matt Damon, Chris Tucker, a few faces like that, a couple other people too, but those are the main ones. But anyway, according to the movie, 5% of the Nike deal with Jordan's name on it came out to $400 million a year, right? A year for Jeffrey. Just straight up $400 million a year. Year 3, supposedly going by them numbers, this man is a billionaire in year 3. Year 3, he is a billionaire, and I want to say he won MVP because ain't no way nobody else won MVP. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know every single stat because I don't know every single stat. I know he won MVP, of course. Everybody knows that Defensive Player of the Year. Everybody knows that and things like that. I'm just saying I don't know the timeline and time frames when he won those awards. I'm not gonna go back and check it and everything like that because it's not the main point. So my thing is that First 3 years, Jordan 37 points a game, $400 million a year alone, not including NBA, not including endorsements that he gets from the NBA because of him being this great dude, right? 400 million. Don't need the Chicago Bulls. 3 years later, he up $2 billion right here. 3 years later, $2 billion. 3 years later, and he went. And it's the year before he won the championship. This man do not need basketball. This man was taking pay cuts after pay cuts after pay cuts, fucking putting this team together. I'm not gonna drag this out but too long, so we're gonna skip up a little bit to 93. We're gonna get to 93 because this is the year before he left and retired the first time in 94. He came back in 95. So when he retired for the 94 season, this man was up. You feel me? Billionaire, third year. 1, 2, 3. $2 billion. 1, 2, 3. $3 billion man right here. Just alone off of sneakers. Off of sneakers. If we're going based off of the movie, if you guys didn't see the movie, it's called Air. 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 If you ain't hearing me, it's called Air. It's called Air, right? So go back, watch the movie. They said this man was making $400 million a year off of sneakers for 5% of Nike sneakers, right? So he retires in 94, in the 94 season. 94 season, as far as my recollection is concerned, is that his pops died. R.I.P. Mr. Jordan. He passes away. They say that Michael Jordan says that he's done with basketball because of his father and things like that. I mean, that might have been understandable and things like that at the time and things, but when you really think about it a little bit, like how many other people can say, damn, Pops died, I'm just going to stop doing what I get paid to do to make a living from what I do. I'm going to leave and just I'm going to play another sport, actually. I'm going to go play a whole nother sport that I have no type of experience in. Or maybe even if I do have a little experience, I am nowhere near great enough or good enough to even be on the field. I'm able to do it because I'm Michael Jordan, though. I'm a $3 billion man at this time. $3 billion man at this time, just so for sneakers alone. Pops died, $3 billion man. Don't need the Chicago Bulls for 1 second. He do not need the Chicago Bulls. At this point, he pretty much is the Chicago Bulls. He don't even own them. But he don't need the Chicago Bulls. Don't need them. If you're talking about life is concerned, this man is set for the rest of his life. You don't need him. At the time when he left, he was still averaging 27 a game. This is where he just started getting like, all right, fuck it, I don't feel like playing no more. Now look, he dropped down. I mean, he only played 17 games. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong spot. 93. 93, that's what it was. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I jumped ahead a little bit. But so he was still cooking up in 93. He was still cooking up. You know what I mean? 33 points a game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. You know what I mean? Like, them numbers ain't far off of LeBron's fucking. Them numbers ain't too far off of LeBron's supposed close to being triple-double career stats and things like that. You know what I mean? That's not that far off. You know what I mean? He still averages 6. Look at all that. 8 assists right here. Like, Jordan can do it if he wants. Anyway, that's not the main point. So Jordan leaves 94. Don't need the Bulls. Comes back in 95 just because he was just probably like, you know what? I still got a lot of years left. People are probably asking me left and right to come back because I'm still young, still able to ball. I'm still at the top of my game, still and everything like that. Like, so, hey, F it. I come back, it's hurt. Whatever happened there, you know what I mean? 26 a game still. Come back that next year, 30, 29. You know what I mean? He comes back with the 40 years old. You know what I mean? LeBron numbers. Fucking, I don't mean to curse. I apologize. But he comes back at 40 years old, 23 a game, 20 a game. And this was with the Washington Wizards. They made the playoffs because of Jordan. They made the playoffs because of Jordan, bro. And then Jordan played all 82 games in his last year. Jordan played all 82 games in his last year. How many times did he not play 82 games? And what was the lowest he ever played? And let's not say because of injury or something, because 18 games, 17 games, it had to be because of some type of injury. Ain't no way that he was playing 18 games. He played 18 games, but he was averaging 22 points, 23 points a game. You know what I mean? Like, that's not realistic. He had to get hurt or something like that. That's also here. He had to get hurt or something like that here also. So those was just hurt seasons. If he wasn't hurt at that time, he only missed a few games, 4 games at that point. Non-injuries, Jordan played almost every single game except for 4 games at this point. And then here, I believe he got injured. And then he came back and played all 82 games. Played all 82 games that next year. But the thing is that my point is that Jordan could have been even greater because him leaving, that's what I was saying, that him leaving in 94 to go play baseball, he didn't need the Chicago Bulls. His mom had got him so much bread from just the sneakers alone. They said, yo, I'm doing whatever I want. I'm billions up. I'm damn near looking down on y'all right now. Like, you know what I mean? I'm billions up. I'm in a whole nother ball game. I'm not even a basketball player anymore. I'm one of the richest men in the world. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. I didn't even look over here. 3 Billy. You know what I mean? 3 Billy. Just with Jordan's alone, Jordan would never be broke. Jordan would never be broke. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. Before I get out of here, Michael Jordan's mom, she did a great job supporting her son, getting him $400 million. You know what I mean? At the time, she didn't know how much it was going to be, of course. But I mean, hey, 5% of a sneaker deal with your name on it, that sounds like some bread right there. You set yourself, your son up for the rest of his life, sets his family up, and sets yourself up because obviously your son is going to help you out too. You know what I mean? So, like, you set up your family, but in the long end road game, could Jordan have been playing longer than 2003? Yeah. Jordan could have played longer than 2003. Jordan could have played longer than just 15 years. Yeah. Like, yes, now LeBron, I'm pretty much assuming that he's close to $1 billion, if not $1 billion now. You know what I mean? Like, of course, but that was like over the run of 20 years with the endorsements, and then he got his movie. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that movie got Jordan bread when he did his Space Jam, the original. But at the same time, that movie money probably wasn't even sniffing what he was getting from the sneaker money. That's why he only did the one movie. Jordan did one movie. LeBron already had his second, third movie now. He did the Space Jam movie remake. Then he did another remake of House Party. You know what I mean? Like, LeBron had to do a couple things to get to his bread. Jordan just went to the sneakers, did a movie, did some commercials. You know what I mean? And said, okay, I'm good. And played every game in the NBA and didn't let down any year. Whether if it's a fan standpoint of looking at the stats or him actually going out there for the organization and winning back-to-back championships. Hey, that's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You know what I mean? Jordan got ball. Jordan got ball. And his mom set him up and everything. But hey, if you guys got anything to battle back what I said, hey, battle back what I said and let me know. And then we can maybe come out here, we could talk and whatnot. We could try to see what we get to the bottom of how Michael Jordan's career could have or would have been different or not have been different if he got the sneaker deal or not. You know what I mean? I feel like it would have been different. Of course, I say of course, but I feel like it would have been different if Jordan would have not had that 5%. Would have been making him a billionaire by the time he was in year 3 of him playing, a $3 billionaire by the time it's 6th year. You know what I mean? Like, of course, I'm not saying that he could have went harder at practice. I'm not saying that he could have went harder at practice or something like that. Jordan was the ultimate guy to go to practice and work overtime and things like that as far as working on his game and things. Like, I'm not saying that. Like, Jordan is that dude. Everybody respects Jordan as far as his practices and things like that, how much work he puts in to being great and things like that. Jordan had to went great to be great. You know what I mean? Went hard to being great. You know what I mean? For the years from his rookie year to where he retired, I'm just saying as far as the standpoint of him saying, I'm just gonna leave basketball for now and come back whenever I want, and then come back that next year because whatever the circumstances were, and then he just comes back and then he retires a couple years later after that. Like, what if he really had retired just like that either of them times, if he wasn't already a billionaire? You know, that's a question that I have. Like, would Jordan have just left the NBA both times if he wasn't a billionaire already? Like, we would have never even been comparing LeBron and Jordan if Jordan would have stayed in basketball. Jordan probably would have broken Kareem's record. Like, are you kidding me? Like, Jordan would have broken Kareem's record if Jordan would have played 20 years. Like, if y'all looking at the stats again, like, Jordan was playing, like, he was unstoppable. So y'all know I'm not looking at the wrong thing. It's the third column right here. So if you're going down to his rookie year, Jordan was averaging 28 rookie year, 22, 37, 35, 32, 33, 31, 30, 32, 26, 30, 29, 28, 22, 20. Like, dudes are just starting to average these numbers now, like 30 something a game and stuff like that. Like, people are really starting off just averaging these numbers, 20 something, 22, 28, things like that. Know what I mean? Jordan was up there averaging 35 a game, 37 a game. And he still had bread. Like I said, he still went hard. He still went hard, but what he have left, the 94 season, that's empty right here, in between 93 and 95. What he had just left again right here between right after that, like from 95 to 99, he had left. He had left after the 99 season. You know what I mean? When he had just left like that, he was still playing all 82 games. Jordan was still playing all 82 games, yo. Jordan wasn't taking games off and resting his body and things like that. Nowhere ever. Like, ever. Like, if you look at these stats, never ever has Michael Jordan ever taken off a game because he was just trying to rest his body. So, like, by the time the 99 season came, if you look at the year before with the 98 season, he played all 82 games. All 82 games that year before that. All 82 games the year before that. He comes back being 39 years old here. That's why I remember he was 39 years old at 2002. He gets hurt and misses. He played more than half of the season at 39 years old. He just got hurt. You still lock down defense. This man was averaging three steals a game in '88. But when he retired in 2003, he was still averaging 20, 45 from field goal range. This man was still balling. You're telling me he couldn't come back and play the extra 3 years? What if he played to 2006? That would have been 18 years. Could he have played an extra 3 years? Maybe he would have broke Wilt Chamberlain's numbers. I don't know where he was at on the list, but maybe he would have broke it. Could he have played it to 2005, 20 years? Could he have played to 2005, 20 years? Yeah. Never know now, right? We'll never know. Hey, but that was a good episode today. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button if y'all on YouTube. You know, follow and everything. You know what I mean? Do what y'all gotta do. Support the channel. Because when y'all support me, I'm still supporting y'all. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna support y'all even more when y'all support me more. You know what I mean? Holla back at me. Show your boy some love. Peace.